And we are live. Sorry it took a minute. I had to let my laptop here charge because they switched trucks on me and they don't have the inverter hooked up, so I had to manually hook up the inverter to a cigarette lighter and then had to do it that way. But anyways, got that finally done. Tennessee wins an ugly, and I mean an ugly game, 20-13. Back to the comments. But anyways, hey, I'm just glad Tennessee was able to get out there with a win. Yeah, it was ugly, but hey, we ran the ball for 237 yards on what was arguably the best defensive front in college football right now. Alabama could only manage to get 27 last week. We rushed for 200. We rushed for 10 times that. So I think this game showed that yes, Tennessee's defense is for real. Their run game is for real. I mean, yeah, Joe Milton, he's not Hendon Hooker. He's not going to go out here and throw for 400 yards. He's just not that kind of quarterback. But like I said, it was an ugly game, but they managed to get the job done. Takeaways from the game, like I said, Joe Milton, he only had 100 yards passing. I think Connor Wegman had under 200. I think he threw 2 interceptions. So, again, it was which again, I thought going into this game, it was going to be just an absolute defensive slugfest, and it was. It ended up being lower than what my prediction was. I thought that Milton would actually have a good game because of the fact that their secondary is suspect. But, I mean, hey, credit to A&M, man. They came at it, but it just wasn't meant to be. I mean, they're still a really good team. They still got great players. I hope Walter Nolan's okay. I know he went down with an injury. I don't know how long he's going to be out for or anything. And also, too, Brock Bowers went down as well when they played Vanderbilt. Yeah, I think, looking ahead at the rest of Tennessee's schedule, I think Tennessee matches up very well with everybody else on that schedule. I don't think there's anybody that Tennessee doesn't match up with. Reason being, with how well we ran the ball today, that shows I don't know if there is a defense that can slow down our run game. Only one so far has, and that was Florida, and that was because they got up for it, and that was early in the year. We were missing 2 starting offensive linemen. So now that they're healthy, I think now they can run the ball even better and even be more consistent with it. Jalen Wright, he had 138 yards rushing. Just a great game. And cannot wait for next week. Okay. Pull up the box score here. Yeah, Joe Milton, he was 11 of 22 for 100 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. His QBR was 61.5. Rushing, Jalen Wright was the lead rusher, 19 carries for 136 yards, averaging 7.2 yards a carry. He didn't have any touchdowns. We didn't have any touchdowns on the ground. Jabari Small, 12 rushes for 42 yards. Dylan Sampson, 9 for 25. So, again, Max Johnson, he was 16 of 34, 223 yards, no touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Their leading rusher was Le'Veon Moss, 15 carries for 62 yards. He averaged 4.1 yards a carry. The game stats here. It looks like A&M won the time of possession. They had, I guess, for 31 minutes, Tennessee for 29, so pretty even. Tennessee had 20 first downs to A&M 17. We had 332 total yards on offense, where they had only 277. Passing yards, Tennessee only had 100. They had 223. But to me, the padlock stat of the game, in the words of Josh Payton, Tennessee had 232 yards rushing on the ground, and Texas A&M only managed to get 54. They won the penalty battle. Both teams were very sloppy today. Very even in yards per play, and they turned the ball over one more time. They turned it over twice. We turned it over once. So, again, a fairly even game, which I said going into this game would be an even contest, an even matchup, and it turned out to be that. So, all you can do is, yes, you played sloppy. Don't let that define you for the rest of the season. You have a big road game, in my opinion, your toughest road game remaining. Moving up to the front seat because I'm a cigarette. But to me, Alabama is the last really just tough road game coming up. We're 3 hours behind my local time, so yeah. But anyway, so like I said, I thought Tennessee overall defense phenomenal. James Pierce is an animal. I think the Tennessee Alabama game next week, everybody's going to talk about the third Saturday night Tennessee and Alabama. But I think this showed that yes, Tennessee's defense is for real. Tennessee's rushing attack is the best in the country. No question. Everybody questions coming into this game, like, they be able to run the ball on A&M because they shut down Alabama. They did all this. Well, they, like I said, they rushed for 232 yards against what was considered to be the best first seven in the nation. The best defensive line in the nation. And they did that. Jalen Wright averaged 7.2 yards a carry on them against that defense. I'm telling you, I am excited for these next two games. And I'm going to make a bold prediction right here. If Tennessee can win the next two games, and I don't care how they win, I don't care if they go out there and win it 2-0. I don't care. If Tennessee can win their next two games on the road at Alabama, on the road at Kentucky, there's not a shadow of a doubt in my mind that there is a good possibility because we get Georgia at home, we get them at Eaton, that we could pull that out and win out. But of course, these next two games are going to be very pivotal. We got through one, we got two left. We got on the road at Alabama, and on the road at Kentucky. After Kentucky, you get a breather with UConn, and then you go on the road to Missouri. That could be tricky. They gave Georgia a game last year. It's in Columbia, but I don't think there will be issues with Missouri. Missouri really has no defense. They've proven that all year. I'm telling you, for people that was selling Tennessee down the river after that Florida game, I told everybody that you were an idiot. Selling this team down the river. They're still a really good team. And I think this is also making Heupel look like a better coach than what he was last year. Because everybody said last year, oh, we all are going to take a step back. You don't have any over. Thanks, Todd. Congratulations, Cincinnati. So, yeah, it goes again. It was a sloppy game. And I think this showed that we can win those sloppy games where things are not going your way.
we can win those games. We don't have to go out there and throw for 500 yards. We don't have to do all that. Rely on your running game and play defense. You can still do it. You don't have to have a quarterback. Like I said, I think this is proving that Josh Heupel does not have to have the superstar quarterback out there to win games. That's what this is proving. That he does not have to have, the Bryce Youngs or the Hendon Hookers or the Michael Penixes. He doesn't have to have that. He can go out there and run the ball, play really good defense, and win the game. And I think today proved the fact that keep in mind, coming into this game, Josh Heupel's coaching career had never won when he had scored less than 30 points. He was 0-6 coming into this game. He's now 1-6. I don't think he ever had a quarterback throw for under 100 yards. If he did, he did win. So, to me, this just shows the step, the leap forward that the defense is taking, the running game is taking. So, let's be real, guys. Joe Milton is not going to be it anytime this year. I don't know what that means, so DJ can clarify that. But anyways, like I said, this is showing that Heupel does not have to have the superstar quarterback, superstar wide receiver. He does not have to have it. Of course, that's a benefit. If you have that, it's great, but it's not a necessity. But I'm happy with this one. At the same time, I'm mad. I'm happy we beat a good team. I'm mad because of how Joe played. Joe Milton did not have a good game. He had a bad game. And I thought maybe coming off a bye week, he deals with the injury, he would come out and slant. He was off. He was off. And when we go down to Alabama, he's going to have to get home. But like I said, like I told everybody after the Florida game, long season, get through it, it's still okay. One night like the schedule strong. Roll Tyler. Oh, don't worry. We're coming. We're coming. Oh, by the way, Tuesday at 7 o'clock Eastern Time, myself, Sport Talk J, Nick Saban Jr., and Kangaroo Black doing a preview of the third Saturday in October. But Dave, I would not expect you to like Tennessee. You're an Alabama fan. And besides, where everybody comes here talking about how great Alabama is, they almost choked the game away against Arkansas today. They literally almost choked the game. Just like Atlanta Braves did in the playoffs this year. But like I said, though, man, huge victory in terms of being able to win an ugly game. And I can't express that enough. Dave, I get it. You don't like Tennessee. That's good. I don't like Alabama. I don't like them dumb rednecks down there. Yeah, now we're getting into the good trash talking week. Y'all are about to see some great content out here. like I said, I can't wait. Rednecks know gematria. I don't know gematria. I don't know what that is. Please explain. But again, like I said, it. I'm so happy that we were able to win an ugly game. When things are not going your way, you find a way to win, and that's all that matters. Is getting that W. It doesn't matter how you do it. It doesn't matter how one player looks. You got to go get that victory. That's all that matters. Am I in a cave? No, I'm in my truck. See they gave me a new truck at my job, and they got to change the front lights out up here, so I have to turn that light on back there, and it's also getting dark outside, so I have to work with what I got. But like I said, I'm so ready for next Saturday, the third Saturday in October, people. Tennessee versus Alabama. Bear Bryant versus Robert Neyland. Should be fun. Okay. Oh no. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Does that sound any better? Hello. Okay, it looks like it's coming out better. But again, like I said, big win for Tennessee. We got a big game next week at Alabama, which neither team can afford to lose. And both teams absolutely have to win if they want to keep their conference championship playoff hopes alive. For Alabama, currently right now they're first in the SEC West, but they still have a tough game against LSU coming up in 3 weeks. They also have to play Tennessee. So they got a tough little stretch themselves. But like I said, though, Alabama, Tennessee is going to be an absolute barn burner. Actually, I'm going to try to unload it. Should be better. Could be this. Hello, hello. I don't know. Or it could be this. Hello, hello. Yeah, it's probably a lot better. It shows us better. But like I said, great win today, tonight. Uh, look forward to next week. Jalen Milroe versus Joe Milton, 2 mid quarterbacks with great defenses, and both having offensive line question marks. This screams a 10-7 kind of game. I think I seen something. The over under was like 66 or something like that. You would be an idiot not to take that under. You would be a fool
not to take that under. Because I don't know if either team can even get to 30 points. I don't know if either team can. There we go. It's a little better. But again, we'll see. Like I said, myself, Sport Talk Jay, Nick Saban Jr., and Kangaroo Black are all collaborating next Tuesday night, or this coming Tuesday night at 7 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock Mountain Time, 4 o'clock Pacific, and doing a group preview of Tennessee and Alabama. You don't want to miss that. Sport Talk Jay is a good friend of mine. I talk to him all the time, on the phone, just talking about things outside of football. Good friend of mine. Uh, can't wait for that. And like I said, man, expect a lot of attention on that game next week. I don't know if game day is going to be there. I don't know if they've decided. Most likely, I think next week's Ohio State at Penn State, so they're most likely going to Columbus. Or Penn State at Ohio State, I think they're going to Columbus. If not, I don't see where else they would go except maybe Tennessee, Alabama. But most likely, the game of the day could very well be the third Saturday in October. And it's in its rightful place, being on the third Saturday in October. Both teams have already lost, except Tennessee has a conference loss. Both teams absolutely must win this game if they want to keep their playoff hopes alive. Alabama can actually afford this loss in terms of making it to the SEC championship game in Atlanta. Tennessee can't lose another game because I don't see Georgia losing a game out here outside of maybe Tennessee. I don't see it. And we'll see. Where did my phone go? But, anyways, like I said, Tennessee, big win, ugly win. Got the job done, though. Wins 20-13. And, well, some of my big takeaways also as well. D. Williams was the player of the game. No questions asked. He scored the game-winning touchdown. Even though it wasn't at the end, he's the guy that got us the lead, and we didn't look back. And I'm fine. Wait, is it because okay, I gotta ask. Are y'all asking this? Is it because of the fact that it's kind of dark in here? Like I said, this is the only light I can get to work up here, and I have my bunk light on to try to add as much light as possible. Like I said, once I get back to our yard here in the next few days, I'm gonna have all this fixed, and it'll be a lot. When we do the preview videos, it'll be a lot more lit up in here. But like I said, D. Williams, great game. Kamal Haddon, I think he had an interception. Gabe Judy Lawley had an interception. Uh, just outside of Joe Milton's passing, you couldn't have played any better. But like I said, it was a sloppy as crap game. Both teams had over 10 penalties. But it was great. I'm just glad we got the victory. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. I know it's really late back home, and we're not getting a lot of viewers tonight. But actually, we're starting to get a few more. But I'm probably gonna go ahead and call it a night. And watch out for that preview video on Tuesday at 7 with myself, Sport Talk Jay, Nick Saban Jr., and Kangaroo Black. And then, of course, I'll be back here next Saturday evening after the third Saturday in October. Anyways, guys, you guys have a good night. And as always, God bless.